Stay tuned and let's check out this Marvel Legends Avengers 60th anniversary Captain America, Bucky Barnes. Pow and welcome back to the channel, Dan Who Reviews. As always, my name is Dan W. Make sure you are following me on Instagram at It's Dan Who, and remember now you can hit that join button and become a channel member as well. Either show some love or join the members club. Much appreciated. Today we are taking a look at the Marvel Legends Avengers 60th anniversary Captain America Bucky Barnes, aka Bucky Cap. Now, we haven't had Bucky Cap in the Marvel Legends line since 2012's Artem Zola Build-A-Figure wave. It was the Epic Heroes phase where Hasbro started to find their feet again with Marvel Legends, and that Bucky Cap actually changed the landscape of Marvel Legends moving forward, as it was the debut of that new male base body, which was actually really articulated for the time. But over a decade later, times have changed, and Bucky Cap is worthy of an upgrade, which is what we have today here on a brand new pinless body. As part of the Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest line, he is a Walmart exclusive in the US, but here in the UK, he's available in all the places you buy your Marvel Legends. So Avengers logo there, and up top, comic image on the side, digital renders all over, plus a little attachment of what accessories he comes with. Not a lot, but at least he comes with something. No wave association. So let's get him out and see if he's going to change the course of history again. Here we have Bucky out of the packaging with all of his accessories on the table. Now, before we take a closer look at them, let's just look at Bucky here. He stands at about 6.5 inches tall on this new Marvel Legend base body. Now, my old Bucky Cap is long gone, but I guarantee you, if you collect Marvel Legends, you have a couple of those base bodies in the collection. Here's a few examples. Where's Hank at? Here's Hank for an early appearance, as that Hellfire Goon body is on the original Bucky Cap, and so is Union Jack here. And these are just two examples of literally hundreds over the last decade of Marvel Legend male bodies using the old Bucky Cap. So undoubtedly, this new one is an upgrade, as he is, first of all, completely pinless in comparison to that old body. But let me get them out of the way, as the title, the mantle, has been passed to Vulcan, as he was the debut of that new sort of standard Marvel Legend base body. So they do share some parts, of course. The legs and the arms are exactly the same, but Bucky Cap is wearing some new boots. He's got a bout piece, and also he's got this new sculpted torso, as these details are sculpted on there. So yeah, unfortunately, he has passed the mantle of that new base body title to Vulcan, even though we still call Vulcan Bucky Cap 2.0. But I guess technically this is Bucky Cap 2.0. Let's take a closer look. So straight away, you can see that metallic blue paint shining off my hot studio lights here. But the head is nicely done with the nose and mouth and eyes on show. The A is sculpted onto the head, and so are the wings on either side. You can even see the sculpted sort of ears poking from behind the mask or helmet. But even still, it's a very nice head sculpt. That same sculpted detail continues on the new tooled torso, as that star is sculpted on there, and so is the sort of segmented area of the US flag with the sort of white and red. It's sort of like a pearlescent white. The shoulder has painted stars, though they are not sculpted on there, but they are nicely done. The bout also is nicely tooled with a holster for both the knife and the gun accessories, so we can holster both of his weapons. But the metallic paint is very shiny, like very shiny throughout. Even the boots that are done in like a black are very shiny in comparison to the sort of trousers, which are a bit more matte. They match the arms, and there's also the black that goes under the arms as well. So all in all, the paint's very nice, very clean with all the details. You get a star on the back as well for his shield, of course, which is still on the old sort of clip and peg system, which I wish they'd update that. I always worry I'm going to snap things. On the back, you can see you've got the sort of bottle, some pouches, and that will turn with the torso, even though it is like a separate piece sort of clamped in by the crotch and the torso there. But all in all, looking very good. Decent range of articulation. He can crunch forward quite a bit, go back quite a bit as well. Shoulders all the way up, of course, bicep swivel. He can double jointed pinless elbows, which is what we like to see, and a decent butterfly joint as well for the arms too. Down to the legs, as I said, you've got swivel at the waist. Legs go all the way up, double jointed pinless knees, and even though he's got thick cowboy boots, doesn't hinder the articulation. He can kick his butt all day long. Swivel at the cowboy boots, ankle pivot and rocker, and as I said, they're a bit more glossy in comparison to the legs and arms. But all in all, he's looking very, very nice with a nice bit of range. Undoubtedly an upgraded Bucky Cap. Moving on to his weapons, he comes with both a gun and a knife. This gun I'm sure we've seen before, but it's not very realistic looking. It does have the hole in the front though, so you can use the previous Marvel Legend effect pieces like the blast or the smoke effects. The knife does go into the gripping hand as well, so you have one trigger finger hand and one gripping hand. Now usually these are quite loose, but he holds it quite tight, which is nice to report. So yeah, you get a gun and a knife, and I assume that they holster quite nicely into the belt. So there you go, knife is in the sheath, and then the gun is also in the holster over there. So it's nice when a figure will store their accessories. So as I said, one gripping hand, one trigger finger hand, but we do get a set of fisted hands because of course Bucky Cap isn't afraid to get into some fisticuffs. As I mentioned, the shield is on that clip and peg system, so it can peg into the back or it can clip onto his wrists, which as I said, I don't like this. I always worry it's going to break, but if you're careful enough, he will clip and hold it on his wrist like so. And this shield is the same shield, just repainted as the one that came with the Ultimate Captain America. So it's a little bit bigger, but it has been redecoed, so it's a little bit glossier than that one. But if I take that one off, you can see it is the same size. So the same shield that came with Ultimate Cap, just with a slight redeco. Here we have a Captain America comparison, as we have the Marvel 80th anniversary and then the Marvel Legends 20th anniversary. And there's no point doing any head swaps as all three of them have a different blue deco, so it just wouldn't make sense. Our only pinless Marvel Legends Captain America is the recent Ultimate Cap from the Puff Adder Build-A-Figure wave we recently got. So these two figures are completely pinless now. I never did a review of this one. Maybe I still should, as it is potentially one of the best Marvel Legend Captain Americas we have. But if I put them to the side and bring in Sam Wilson, now we have Sam Wilson, Bucky Barnes and Steve Rogers. All three characters have played Captain America in the comics, but we are missing one more. We need an Isaiah Bradley in Marvel Legends form. Let's hope it's on the cards for 2024. Here we have a couple of US agents, as he's another character that recently got an upgrade from the Epic Hero days. Now, unfortunately, he didn't get the pinless treatment, but as you can see, he is clearly still an upgrade compared to that old US agent. And I kept calling these cowboy boots when I meant pirate boots. They're clearly what pirates would wear, right? Here we have the Marvel 80th anniversary Thor and Iron Man, and he pairs up with Iron Man quite nicely, as they both have that sort of metallic shine to them. And talking of new Marvel Legend base bodies, here we have the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man and Daredevil, who both share this newly tooled, super articulated, sort of athletic base body. But let me bring Daredevil out the way and bring in Vulcan, who also debuted a new body, so we can see the sort of evolution of Marvel Legends. Hopefully this is the standard moving forward with these newly tooled pinless Marvel Legend bodies, which are aesthetically very pleasing, and I look forward to upgrading the entire collection. My wallet doesn't though. Now, one area of Marvel Legends that were in desperate need for an upgrade was the females, and here we have Black Widow on that newly tooled, super articulated, pinless Marvel Legend body. So I look forward to reviewing her on the channel next. And of course, let's wrap up with some of the Who crew. So we have Frogman, Tigra and Jocasta, who is reading out comments from the last Marvel Legend review. Who have you picked today?
Displayed once says, I just want a wave of flurkins. Flurkins for everyone.
And of course, last but not least, Captain Britain and Hal Fire Hank. So, final thoughts on this Marvel Legends Avengers Beyond Earth's Mightiest Avengers 60th Anniversary Bucky Barnes, Captain America, aka the Bucky Cap. I think this is a solid update for this particular version of Captain America in the Marvel Legends line. A massive upgrade to the old body for sure, completely pinless with lots of articulation, and the figure even has some nice accessories to match. So not much to complain about on this one, but of course you can tell me what you think in the comments below, and if you like Marvel Legends in general, then wow, I've got a treat for you. You're in the right place. Check out the videos tab, the playlist, but most importantly, please hit that subscribe button, hit all on the notification bell, don't miss out on a video, and please hit that join button, become a channel member, either show some love or join the members club. Much appreciated. You can follow me on Instagram at It's Dan Who. I'm on Twitter, tweet me at Dan Who Reviews, and I will of course see you on the next one.